Desires. Many people desire of many things, but one thing that everyone desires is money. A common thing between any souls you meet, wherever you go. Many people without trying come to a conclusion that money is earned through hard work and manifestation has nothing to do with it. But the true believers of spirituality and manifestation says otherwise. Manifestation as a whole is something that does not differentiate in what type of thing you are attracting, whether it is good health or even money. The main reason why many people dive right into the conclusion is that because they either don't believe in manifestation or they have failed miserably while trying to manifest. The ones who fail are the ones who refuses to change. For something to work, you don't bend them to us. We have to bend according to them. For example, tell me, do you let the food come to you? Do you wait for the food to fly to you so that you can consume it? Obviously no, right? So if you want something done, if it is your desire, you have to bend according to your desire. You have to bend for the situations that might result in getting you to the desired outcome. If you want money, if you are longing for abundance, you have to grab the opportunities and identify the possibilities related to getting abundance in. You don't wait for the right time when the abundance might fly to you. In today's video, we are going to learn how to attract abundance with the help of Neville Goddard's teachings. You must be familiar with the law of assumption. If you are not, don't worry. This video is all about the law of assumption. We will be getting into details of the law of assumption and examples of how you can use it for abundance. Hello, and welcome back to my new video. As I have already mentioned today's topic, I want you to buckle up in your seat and listen to me carefully till the end of this video. So let's get started. Let's start with the definition of the law of assumption. The law of assumption states that whatever we assume to happen in our life will happen eventually because it is embedded in our belief through assumption. Whatever we believe, whatever we imagine, we have that power to visually embrace it in real life. The situations that we are in right now, the situations that we were in yesterday, are all because we assumed it to be. It was our imagination that called those situations into action. It was Neville Goddard who first mentioned about this, and it seems to be cruelly true that whatever we assume will eventually lead us into a life related to that assumption. But it does not mean that the law of assumption only attracts bad things. It only gives us what we imagine as something that we don't want. It is also helpful for attracting our desires like money in today's case. If we think that we did ever dream of is going to come to us, and we are going to be in that moment where we are living the life of our desire, the desire of prosperity and abundance. If we truly believe that those things, the prosperity and abundance, is going to embrace us very soon, so will it. That is the trick off the law of assumption. That is what the law of assumption actually tells us do. Assume positive things to bring the positive changes and situations into our lives. We are creators of our own reality. The world that we are living in right now is a mere reflection of our assumption. If we are to change our situation, if we are to change how we live, we can simply change our assumption through visualization and positive thinking. Now let's take the example of money. You might be in the state where you are thinking that the outer world, the outer circumstances are preventing you from getting the money that you deserve. But what if I tell you that this is false? This thing that you are thinking is just blaming the outer world for what you have attracted into your life by your inner world. Now you might be thinking, why would I attract something like this? I was always longing for money, so why would I attract me a non-abundant life? But think about it. Your past actions may have said otherwise. Your past thoughts may also have created a barrier so that money wouldn't have had any chance to flow into your life. It might not be clearly visible to you or to your subconscious mind. You might not be consciously aware that you are doing this, but your previous actions and thoughts speaks for itself. Think about it. Your past self had most of the time criticized your situation. Your past self has always blamed the outer circumstances for not having the abundance. Therefore, you cannot blame anyone else for the circumstances that you are facing right now. Take responsibility for yourself. Take responsibility for the actions that you have done. Take responsibility for the thoughts that you processed that brought you these circumstances. You can just think that there were possibilities where you would have avoided all the opportunities that would lead you to an abundant life, but you missed it, and it was a mistake. But do not blame yourself either. Take responsibility, but blaming oneself is again a hindrance to the manifestation process. Do not blame yourself. Just take it as a lesson and move on, keeping in mind that you don't intend to repeat it again. Now that you have known about the law of assumption, use it to attract money and leave the past self behind. Do not dwell upon it and start to visualize yourself living the life of abundance that you have always desired of. Visualize yourself in that position where you are powerful in terms of money. Feel the emotion that is related to that visualization. Keep in mind that visualization or imagination can do magic, but before visualizing, I want you to examine your thoughts. I want you to dwell into that belief of yours and see where those limiting beliefs are lying. Once you find them, try to replace those beliefs. Try to cover up those beliefs with the positive ones. That way you can have an easy access visualizing your desires with all freedom and without any limitation from your beliefs. As we're talking about money, dwell into your beliefs and examine the thoughts that are related to money. If you think that money is something negative, if you take money negatively, then change those beliefs about money, because going forward with negative beliefs creates more circumstances for you, rather than creating an easy path. If you are thinking that you cannot attract money, then you have to change that thought. You have to start thinking that attracting money is really easy, and you can do it without any circumstances lining up in your life. Neville Goddard said that changing mindset is the best way to manifest anything, even if it is money. So if necessary, change the mindset that you have, and see how the manifestation works within no time. The best way to change the mindset is through affirmations. Affirmations are a set of words that you repeat on a daily basis so that your subconscious mind catches it and believes in it. That is one way of changing the beliefs that you have. Now let's go through it all again. First, you have to identify the beliefs that are limiting you from getting where you want to be. Once you have identified those beliefs, you have to replace those beliefs with the positive ones, and the best way to do it is through affirmations. Repeat to yourself on a daily basis that money is something that comes to you easily. Money is something that does not have any problem coming your way. You are the one who can attract money effortlessly. Repeat these affirmations on a first-person perspective and see how your attitude changes towards money. Then after, use the law of assumption. The law of assumption simply wants you to assume about the situation that you want to be in. Assume about the desire that you have been longing for so long, and feel those assumptions. Make it as real as you can, visualize it, and live in that emotion of those desires. Even after you come back into the reality, treat those as something that is destined to happen, and that you can do by truly believing that you are going to go through some situations, or some phrase in your life. Money will flow effortlessly. By saying this, we have come to the end of this video. If you have come this far, I thank you for listening to me. If you liked this video, press that like button down below and share it with your friends and family. It would mean a lot to me if you even subscribe to my channel for more contents like this. Thank you.